Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the freaking crazy life. That is the digital asset space. Ex-Alameda research employee tells all. What in the world? Kind of some chilling stuff coming out of that guy's mouth. Interesting stuff. We'll get into that. Look, I'm really excited. I'm going to share DexFi's updates, DexFi Pro updates. Really excited to share that. They have been keeping their head down and focus. It's going to be like the first DeFi platform where you can do lending and borrowing on the XRPL ledger, the XRP ledger. Really excited about. Keyless is in the building. The lady of crypto is in the building. Good to see you, miss. So we're going to get into that. This thread and or blog from this Alameda research employee, ex-employee, talks about some stuff with SPF, with Sam Bankman-Fried. It's not great. It's not a great look at all. We'll get into that. We'll get into freaking that for sure. I can't wait to share that with you. The other thing I was really excited about is I was really messing around with the XRP toolkit. It is it's an alternative using Ledger Live, really, it is, or Ledger. It's really a nice alternative to using it. XRPtoolkit.com. I'm messing around with that. I like it. Virginia's in the building. What's going on, Trevor LeConte? What's going on, my guy? It's good to see you. So we're going to get into that a little bit as well. DCAing, dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin may be the better play. I'm gonna put some more dates in, do some more stuff in comparison to XRP. And by the way, the DCAing, dollar cost averaging with Bitcoin in comparison to other altcoins it's the altcoins in comparison to dollar cost averaging in versus BTC dollar cost averaging in, if that is what your strategy is looking to be. Now, I hooked up with Data Dash research report. He's got an interesting indicator that comes available with that report for recognizing momentum changes in the market. I think that's something important to have. I signed up for it. We'll see what it is. So I'm a paying member. We'll see what it is. And I can't wait to bring it to you guys because I think it's going to be important to pay attention to in all of 2024 in preparation for the latter part of 2024. And God knows, it might even be the latter part of 2025. We'll see. So I'm going to give it a range of preparation from the latter of 2024, possibly the latter to the latter of 2025. That's what we got going on in the Crypto Siege Zone. We'll see how it goes. Crypto Eddie's calling out some people sharing misinformation. Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting time for sure. Absolutely interesting. We got to pay attention. New people coming into the space have to really be careful right now. Those of us who've been here for a while understand, right? We recognize the noise, right? We understand the difference between content creators who just need some content to meet their limit or criteria for videos per day, right? We understand that engagement farming is a thing on what is it called now? X. We understand that's a thing, right? New people don't understand it's a thing. New people don't understand it. Hey, some of the entertaining content creators in the space got quotas to meet, so per day. So they need some content. So, they need some content. And we just, new people don't know yet about the entertaining content creators. They don't know yet about them. So shout out to Crypto Eddie, right? Because she's looking out for the new people as well. Those of us who've been around understand. But the new people don't. And there's new people coming into space, and we want new people coming in, remaining in the space. And remaining in the space. And part of that is you got to know the truth. You got to know the truth about ODL and RippleNet. You got to know the truth that it's a ways away. It's a ways away. It's a ways away. And they got to know the truth about the real movement that we're all looking for in XRP is most likely going to come from new projects on the XRPL ledger. Most likely. Because the stuff that Ripple is doing is going to take some time. Because they got to, they have to deal with the bureaucracy. Right? This is bureaucracy. That's right, Trevor Conte, which is fine, but there are a bunch of us willing to help the new folks. We got to help the new folks out. Got to help the new folks out. Right now, there's a challenge between getting information and you got to go through, you got to step over some minds to get to the truth of some stuff. You got to step over some minds to get to the truth. New people don't know yet. So shout out to Crypto Ed and Solomon. Shout out to those guys. Good old boy network is, is powerful. Look, they're not going to, what is it? They're not going to hold themselves accountable. Just not. They're going to make excuses. They're going to look to pull to or look to lean into cancer culture and poor me and woes me and use idiotic terms like crypto police, but they're not going to hold themselves accountable. Right? They're not going to take the Darren Moore approach and say, hey, look, I screwed up. I shouldn't have done this. They're not going to take that approach. They're not going to take Darren Moore approach. They're just not. Look, their reputation is too important to them. They got sponsors and stuff. They're not going to take Darren Moore approach. They're just not. But new people don't know that. So yeah, Crypto Eddie should keep doing what she's doing. And I don't care if it's Mr. IJKLMNOP, whatever. I don't care what he says. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Crypto Eddie keep holding us all accountable, by the way. Holding us all accountable. Yeah, trust me when I tell you, holding us all accountable. There's no exclusivity. Well, I want to be held accountable, right? So there it is, guys. Look, we're going to go with the numbers because the market is just doing what the market does. What's going on with the market right now? Just a sideways movement, I'm telling you. Better prepare for 2024. Better pay attention to the macro picture. There's no liquidity in the space. Better pay attention to the S&P 500 and what's going on over there. You got a lot of overvalued stuff going over there. Tesla, Apple, a lot of overvalue. You got to pay attention to that. Don't you think you got to pay attention to why Michael Berry is shorting the freaking S&P 500? Don't you got to pay attention to that? I think it was over 90% of his money in a short position. You have to pay attention. You got to pay attention to that. And understand that the digital asset space as a whole is now in the macro picture. It is no longer on the sideline doing its own thing when it wants to do its thing. That it's over. Those days are done. It's correlated. I believe is the word, Paul Bogle. I believe the word is correlated. It's correlated now. What's going on, my guy? Good to hear from you. Michael has got a lot wrong since 2007. Michael, as in 2007. Michael who? Saylor? You talking about Saylor? Right? So there it is. We got to pay attention to that. I'm going to go with the numbers. I'm going to share this very interesting blog, if you will, from this Alameda research person, ex-Alameda research person who, was in the room, in the homes, hanging out with this SBF guy. CZ, it looks like may be in some big time trouble. I may share that as well. Pookie, what's going on, my friend? Good to hear from you. Life is good. So we get into that as well. Let's go with these numbers. It's an interesting time to be an early adopter in this new asset class, the digital asset space. It really, really is. I hope you guys checked out the link in the bio on the insane cash flow business. I'm telling you, Look, we just got started with it, but look, 1K to 5K potentially a day, 80% done, 90% done for you. Yeah, it's an interesting business model, but we're just getting started with it, but I wanted to share. I couldn't hold back. I couldn't hold back. It'll be a link in the description of this video. Hopefully I will remember to put it in there. It says insane, crazy business model. It's crazy. Let's go over my sponsor, man. Let's share a sponsor real quick before we go over the numbers. Okay, wait a minute. Why do I always do it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go with my sponsor. Oh, man, this thing is always in the way. That was interesting. Why did I go out like that? It's Hotspot Shield VPN, baby. Yes, indeed. Stay private and access worldwide content. Got 4 stars in Apple Store and the Google Play. Stream, download, and game with the world's fastest VPN, says Tech Radar. Enjoy your favorite movies and shows worldwide on Netflix, YouTube, Prime, Disney Plus, and more at blazing fast speeds, up to 2.2 times faster than the competition. CNET says one of the easiest VPNs to set up and use. And ZDNet had this to say about it. Unlike worldwide content with over 115 virtual locations with servers across 80 countries and 35 cities, our proprietary Hydra protocol optimizes your VPN to ensure fast, secure connections for gaming, streaming, and downloading, P2P, and more. ZNet said a VPN that lives up to the hype. PC Magazine said by far the fastest VPN. Link in the description, guys. Check it out. Consider the start in the free trial. See what's good, especially if you're a streamer. ZDNet, it won the fastest VPN contest, world's fastest VPN by speed test. It won that. This is pretty cool. Very, 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 very interesting. Let's go over these numbers. Shout out to Hotspot Shield VPN. Let's go over the numbers here. Go over to CoinGecko. Let's see here. Let's go to CoinGecko. The total cryptocurrency market cap is at 1.1 trillion. It's up 2.9%. It's just sideways movement, guys. It's just sideways movement. DataDash says it's the distribution phase in the market. The distribution phase in the market. The Bitcoin dominance is at 46.5%. And until, for me in the crypto season home, until I see 60% to 65% in the Bitcoin dominance, I'm just stacking the dirty, nasty fiat. Bitcoin is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what we're doing in the crypto season's home. Bitcoin is trading at $26,394. Please don't do what I do just because I say I'm doing. No financial advice here, guys. Ethereum is trading at $1,673. Bitcoin is trading at $26,394. And XRP, XRP is trading at freaking 52 cents. 52 cents. All right, let me go over this article here. Meeting Sam Bankman-Fried. This is Aditya Baraja. Yeah. Now, I got this from Twitter. As an engineer at Alameda Research, I had my entire life savings stolen from me by my former boss, Sam Bankman-Fried. Now, after months of recuperation from the craziness of the FTX collapse, I'm ready to tell my story. Let's start at the beginning. I'll still remember my first time meeting Sam, which was my first day at work. At the office, I had just left my job at Google. I was excited to be working at this small, mysterious crypto trading firm. At the time, there had only been minor press coverage. Sam, Alameda, Slant FTX were far from well known, even within tech circles. Heck, I only knew about the company because a bunch of early employees had also been students at Berkeley. And the news had spread to me through the grapevine. The office itself was nondescript, situated on the 4th floor of an ordinary-looking office building in downtown Berkeley, it was a place that I had walked by many times during college. All right, so there's stuff there. For tenant's name of directory was the fourth floor tenant's name on a directory was conspicuously empty, revealing only that they shared the building with names such as Pacific Lutheran Theological Seminary. Hardly the nebulous I expect for a multi-billion-dollar crypto trading firm. When I entered the office, SBF was sitting at his desk in the middle of the trading floor, talking or taking a call while playing League in characteristic fashion, playing a game and taking a call. And yes, that was Alameda's trading floor, despite the fact that on paper, Sam had already transitioned to running FTX full-time. In practice, both companies were highly intertwined. Joint offices, social events, and housing arrangements between both companies was the norm. But more on that later. I'm not sure who he was talking to, but I caught fragments of the conversation from Sam's end. Decentralization is the future. The single most valuable thing you can do for yourself is to drop what you're doing and get into crypto. This was my first of many contradictions that I would see with Sam. On one hand, he would extol the virtues of decentralized permissionless finance to anyone who would listen, but a custodial KYC derivative exchange isn't exactly a paragon of decentralization. Inside you, there are two wolves, I guess, or something. Then later that night, we ordered pizza and chatted over a game of Bughouse, another favorite of Sam's. And he revealed his plan to move their entire company to a tiny island in the Caribbean. I knew nothing about the Bahamas at the time, but as Sam spoke, it became clear that he had done his research. Did you know that FTX revenue is greater than 10% of Bahamas GDP? I didn't know, but a quick Google search revealed that he probably wasn't far off. Sam's vision of FTX is extended far beyond just a crypto exchange. He talked about building a vaccine factory in the Bahamas to fix the invisible graveyard caused by slow FDA approvals. He discussed strategizing that had gone into the political donations made by the FTX execs. And forgive me, but this is really important. I got to go through it all. He talked about hypothetical future technologies like iterated embryo selection and the importance of not letting China get the lead in fundamental biotech research. And of course, he talked about malarial bed nets and veganism too. Hearing Sam unveil his vision for the future, it became clear that every action he had taken, Alameda, FTX, the Bahamas, policy proposals, was all part of a grand plan. He didn't just want to build a company, he wanted to build a machine. A growing sphere of influence that could break past the walls of that little office in Berkeley and wash over the world as a force for good. Not just a company, but a monument to effective altruism. That was his talk. That was his talk. He was talking his talk. Over the next year and a half, my life was transformed in ways I could never have imagined. I experienced opulences, the likes of which I'd only seen before in movies. Got flown around the world on a regular basis between Berkeley, Hong Kong, and the Bahamas, brushed elbows with celebrity sport icons, political figures. Yet at the same time, I saw irresponsibility, careless risk management for a company handling billions of dollars in capital, technical debt that would make any software engineer shed a tear, millions lost in wasteful spending, and the hubris that it wouldn't matter. Of course, Sam didn't end up building a vaccine factory or eradicating malaria. His customers, investors, and employees, the ones who trusted him most, are financially devastated. And the ruins of the half-built FTX headquarters lay strewn across the beaches of Nassau. Sam's behind bars, we know. Having violated terms of house arrest over the past months, I've seen a ton of speculation online about FTX and Alameda. Unfortunately, not all of it has been based in reality. What were Sam, Caroline, and others like in person? Was it all just a scam? How was life in the Bahamas? people deserve to know. Unfortunately, the story of my time at FTX and Alameda is too complex to put into a single thread. If you're interested in hearing more about the shenanigans that happen on the inside, drop a reply here. And I think on X, you could respond interested or something like that. And my guess is that he'll get back. Aditya Baraj. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I can only imagine. And obviously, I can relate, right? I can relate. Big John's in the building. What's going on? Accumulation stage. Yeah, I heard accumulation. Data Dash says distribution. I'm not sure what it means. Pookie. Flare. Let me do this live thing here. That's some interesting stuff coming from former employee. Got to get back to work. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for going live. See, you're welcome, Keyless. Be careful. Be safe out there. So it's interesting stuff there. Let me share DexFi with you guys because, again, they got some updates going on this platform. You guys know that I'm really excited. Had some talk, had a talk and some communication with the people at DexFi. Really looking forward to them bringing DeFi to the XRP ledger. Really looking forward to that. Share some of this interesting stuff they got going on there. There it is, DexFi.pro. There it is there. They got some stuff that's coming. They got futures, loans, liquidity, a strategy, trading strategy. Interesting. Swap, you can trade, and the X apps. It's great to see them hooking up with the people from Zoom. Vitse Win. Vitse Vin and the boys. Really excited about that. You guys know that I was really excited about the loans feature that they have going on here. You can connect your app. You can connect the X apps that are on Zoom. Futures are coming for those interested in that. This feature is not yet available on the ledger. As soon as it goes live, we'll be waiting for you. Loans, it's not live yet, but you can create your own loan. I love the idea. I want to be a borrower. I want to be a lender. You can put the loan amount of XRP. But it's loan amount, collateral amount, loan amount, collateral amount. You can put that in there as well. You can set the interest rate. You can set the term, the days. I freaking love it. Absolutely love it. And we were just looking at Clearpool, who's doing this and kind of giving these same kind of options for institutional investors. So I really do like this. You can pick the collateral. Let's see here. Yeah. Yep, you're going to borrow the XRP. I love that you can do it here. I really do. And let me see the British pound, euro, dollar, CHF. I'm not sure what that is. CNH. I think that's China. But is that Filipino? I'm not sure. But the different currencies, absolutely love that you're able to do this. Again, you can be a lender. See if you set lending. You can be a lender, loan amount. 10,000 XRP, collateral would be US dollar, right? You can set the rate. Yes, this is exactly what I want. Create the loan. It's so simple, easy, intuitive to use. I do really like it. I said 365. I said 365 at, okay. I used to be able to, if you hit that to create the loan, it would show you what it looks like. But I guess you're not able to do that any longer, but I do love that you can do this. Discover the world of peer-to-peer lending. Never having to cash out your XRP, I'm telling you, it's really cool. Liquidity, again, this feature is not yet available on the XRP. Bring your money to work. You can create liquidity pools, absolutely liking that. XRP and ETH. XRP and Bitcoin, XRP and the euro, XRP on the US dollar. This is just some examples of some pools that will be available. You can provide the liquidity here. It's very intuitive, guys. Good work. Good job. Very intuitive, very user-friendly. Absolutely love it. You can say one asset, both assets, specify the assets. really, really nice the way they got it. Very user friendly. So I like that. Then there's a trading strategy. You got to sign some acknowledgement that you're not going to do what I did. I was on here earlier. You understand that it's still risk for these strategies, but they will provide trading strategies for you. Now, this is and you can select a trading pair. This is XRP USD. And it says strategy, use the 6-day EMA indicator, buy as soon as the line is moved up for 3 consecutive days, sell as soon as the line is moved down for 2 consecutive days. And there's an example there. So I really do interesting strategy, but you can select your pair here. XRP to dollar, XRP over Sologenic, Corium, Bitcoin, Casino Coin, Xpunk, Expectar, Elysian, Equilibrium. Interesting stuff. Really nice. Nice job. Then, of course, there's a swap. Now, swapping here, I believe, is already available. And forgive my internet woes. But I was messing around with this earlier. I was going to, the easiest way to exchange assets, sell, buy, there's your XRP. You can put your stuff up here and swap. You got XRPayNet on here. Obviously, a lot of the assets that are in ZUM. There it is there. Absolutely love it. Price 52 cents, receive. That's very good. And this is something I believe you can do actively now. If I wanted to connect the wallet, you can connect via your ZUM or your Bifrost wallet. You can install a Gem Wallet extension. I don't think I have Gem Wallet set up yet. And I know that Wallet Connect, in partnership, I think with Crossmark and somebody else, Wallet Connect will be available as well, which will be really really cool to see that. But I believe you can swap and trade right away. Let me see something here. I believe you can. Yeah, and of course Ledger and stuff like that will be coming, right? And it's interesting, the Bifrost wallet is a way to connect. That's interesting to me. But you can connect the Bifrost, which means, right, Flair Solberg stuff, right? Let me see what if I connect Bifrost, what happens. Yeah. There's Bifrost. Interesting. It's interesting. And of course, you can do Zoom, Paul Bogle. You can do the Zoom thing as well. XRPL Labs. I like what they got going on here. And then you can trade and stuff as well. So you can swap and you can trade. I like how they kind of interface together, API'd in, if you will, the different things here. Let's see, 25. Just to mess around, test around, and play with it. So yeah, I like it. They did some really good stuff in their changes. I really do like what they got going on here. Here's where you would actually do some trading if you're interested to do that. You pick the trading pairs here. This says Bitstamp. This means this thing is Bitstamp. XRP USD, USDC, trading pair, LUC, CNY. So I like it. I really like it. Good job, guys. I mean, they've done a really good job. There's a trading pair there. And then you can do it here. You can set you can buy or sell, and you can do market and limit orders if that's something that you want to do. Advanced options. It's going to be interesting to see what that's going to look like eventually down the line. But yeah, I really do like it. What's going on here? Why does that say 42 cents? Is that new, old? What's going on there? That new, is that, let me see. I wonder if how new, up to date that is. I don't understand the whole Bifrost wallet thing, because the Bifrost I've only been using for Songbird and Flare. That's it, right? That's it. Let's see something here. Let's see something. Let's see something. That's interesting stuff, right? Let's see what they got. Okay, so and it changed there. Yeah, it changed. That was just an example. You connect and it comes, it shows you the updated price, which is really cool. I like it for sure. You will receive whatever, otherwise the order will not be executed. So that's really cool. Some interesting stuff they got going on here. I can't wait, cannot freaking wait for this to go live. Being a lender is going to be really, it's going to be really, really cool, right? So you can buy, you can set your orders, you can buy, you can do market, you can do a limit if you want to do a limit. You can sell if you want to do that, get some USDC. So it's interesting, really, really interesting. USDC, you can buy some XRP. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's, 53 cents. This market price, market sells, buy and sells is hugely important. Let me see something. Let me see something. And actually, pay 5 USDC. Get you some freaking XRP. Doing an app there, and there it is. And so, of course, all the new people know that actually, right, your XRP and stuff sits. Now, that was my request to do it. Yeah, there it is, because now I have only $5 and USDC when I had 10. So I don't think you have to hit buy again. 5 available, 5. Yeah, it says it's only 5 available now. So the order went through and you signed it on your freaking wallet. So I think it's really, really cool. Really, really, really interesting. I think it's going to be really intuitive as well. Really like it. Really, really, really do like it. This is it's pretty cool, I think. Let's see here. Can't do that. Yeah. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Really, 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 really interesting. Interesting stuff. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. Stuff looks really good. Keep doing what you're doing, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. Looks really good. Let me get over here back to the chat. Alex, he's in the bill. What's going on? What's going on, my guy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me see what else I want to share with you guys. I think it was one other thing that I wanted to share. Who's messing around with ENO? Is it enosis? Is it enosis? Is it enosis? What is it? No, is it enosis? I think they used to formerly be Flare Finance. Is people keeping up to date with that? Alex, what's going on, Alex? Good to see you guys. Keeping up to date with that. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about DexFi. Cannot wait for that thing to go live. I know they're waiting on hooks, kind of see where that's going to kind of go and how it's going to all work. I don't think hooks on the mainnet is going to be anytime soon. So obviously the side chains and Evernote in combination is most likely where DexFi is going to have to go to kind of get up and freaking running. Sure, that's what it's looking like. It's going to have to happen. So yeah, really excited about that, man. Mick, what's good? What's good, Mick? Good to see you, my friend. So I wanted to bring that story because I think it's fascinating. CZ looks like he's, I don't know. Let's do a little DCAing here. Now, you guys remember, I'm going to share this with you. There's the tool right there. Remember this tool I shared with you? Benjamin was saying it looks like the better play as opposed to aping in the stuff is the dollar cost average. And of course, we're talking about how well Bitcoin, how well BTC performs in the dollar cost averaging strategy as opposed to other assets. Let me go back to this video.
People are interested in. With respect to the US dollar, it shows you with respect to a DCA strategy for Bitcoin, how do you fare compared to that? Now, this is a work in progress, okay? So please don't be too critical of it. We're gonna try to work some things out, but this is at least the initial version. We're gonna be making some improvements to it as well. So check it out, and you can see that a lump sum strategy at the peak would be inferior to a DCA strategy since then, to the tune of negative 60%, right? So a DCA strategy would prove itself to be much better. Now,
okay, so you've got a date in here, November 10th of 2021 to sometime in August, the 3rd of August of 2023. And what he's comparing here in this video, and I'm gonna do the same thing. He's comparing dollar cost averaging Bitcoin on a particular day. You're going to start that day. You're going to do it weekly of $100. It's going to be 90 installments because he's doing it from 2021 to August of 2023, August 3rd. And in comparison, a lump sum did not do as well as dollar cost averaging over that period of time. Okay. That's one example. So let's see if I can't put those same numbers in so you guys can see it. All right, so we got $100. I'm going to take XRP out because XRP was. I'm just saying. I'm going to take XRP out. And let me do. He did November 10th of 2021. So let's first change the year. Now let's change to he didn't November. November 10th of 2021. Now he did it to the 3rd. We're going to do it to current date. Okay, current date. This line that goes up and to the right that does not go up and down is the dollar cost averaging period of time. Okay. The purple line is dollar cost averaging BTC. The orange line is a lump sum from the date, right? Same date. And that strategy of a lump sum. So the dollar cost averaging to this day, the 2023, right? BTC would be down $9,156. So it's down $44, okay? And the lump sum strategy that you put $9,200 in lump sum is only worth $3,660 today. That is significant, 44%. The lump sum strategy lost 44%. The DCA strategy lost $44, right? So that's $100 weekly 92 weeks of buying at $100, and right now it's down $44. What is this here? August 14th. August 14th, it would have been up a few dollars. It would have been up 10,300. I mean, not up. It would have been up almost $1,000. So crazy how things happen. But as of today, today's date, that's August 21st date. It's down. So what is today's date? Today is the 23rd. Let me do this. Let me change that to the 23rd. So there it is. 23rd. I don't know why I'm saying the 21st, but in any case, there it is there. It's interesting. The dollar cost average strategy. Anybody want to pick a different start date? A different start date. Let me know in the chat if you want to try a different start date. And then I'm going to compare 2021. Let's compare XRP right now. Let's just add XRP in, because there's people who have been dollar cost averaging since freaking, our guy Legendary said he had been dollar cost averaging since 2017. Okay. The orange, this big old orange one is XRP. If you would dollar cost average XRP since November of 2021. Now, we were dollar cost averaging at XRP. But we weren't like $100 weekly. We were just every single month for a year, we did something. But anyway, let's check out this. So this is, he's going to have Bitcoin on here. It's going to have the lump sum strategy on here. It's going to have XRP dollar cost average strategy. All right. So lump sum Bitcoin, dollar cost average Bitcoin, dollar cost average XRP. And you can see that the lump sum things just, it's not great. Lump sum, it's down. It's down. Your lump sum of 9,300 Bitcoin is worth 3,700. The DCA strategy is worth $9,256. So it's down a little bit. But the XRP is up. So it's 10,469, so $1,100. And the dollar cost average strategy for XRP at $100 worth of XRP every single week for 93 weeks. I find it to be very, very, very interesting how it all works. And it tells you right there the different amounts. So I've been playing with different dates, times, starting. And it feels like just dollar cost averaging in is doing you more justice. It really is. It's doing you more justice. I could do it. You could pick different dates. I mean, if you wanted to change this from, let's see, what's the name strategy? One of our guys from the channel. Again, let's do 2017. Let's do November of 2017 till present. What would that look like? Because now you got some big time bear markets. Total invested would be 30,000. Current portfolio 69,000. Let me see something here. What do we got? Lump sum would have been doing okay at Bitcoin to today. If you lump sum back then in 2017, but doing okay. The DCA Bitcoin is $69,138. Lump sum is up in the green. XRP total invested 30,000. XRP, if you did that dollar cost average, you would be at $42,300. Interesting amount. Invested 30,000. The value of your XRP would be 42,000. Dollar cost averaged. The Bitcoin would be at 69,000. Even though you invested 30,000, that's it's more than twice as much. You lump summed in, it'd be at 137,000. You invest 30 at 137. So that's an interesting time frame. I did November. It's kind of right around the run in XRP, and that's sold today. Still up, right? Still up positive. So I like this. You can put different alts in here, and the dollar cost average strategy. If you let's add some altcoins. I'll add Cardano, Solana, Polygon. Stellar is going to be about the same. Stellar as XRP. Some stuff wasn't even around. And DCAing. All those other stuff is down. Look at all that other stuff. It's all freaking, it's down. Let's see here. Or it's down as comparison to, which one is this? Matic? Is it Matic? Matic. That's where we had our big one was freaking Matic. Miss Crypto Caesar's over there laughing. That's where we had our biggest, it was a three-figure X. It was crazy. Yeah. Interesting to kind of look at that and see. And we got since 2017, right at the peak of the bull run, Cardano, Solana, lump sum in the Bitcoin and Matic outperformed the dollar cost average strategy. Matic family is happy. Invested 30,000 and you're up. You're still up 10x. 356,000. Still up 10x. Lump sum is 137,000. That's 4x. Solana is up almost 3x. Cardano 2.5 roughly up in the X. The dollar cost average is up 2 point something as well. XRP is at 42,000, invested 30. DCAing 39,000, invested 30. XLM 33,000, invested 30,000. So that's an interesting chart for sure. It always, for me, it's like thinking of the best overall strategy, and maybe it's a combination of dollar cost averaging, and when you get some excess funds, just adding it in, but continuing. Not financial advice, potentially. It's not financial advice. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Continuing your other stuff. Mr. Miller's in the building. What's going on? Alex C said, this bear market has been brutal. Can't wait for some gains. All assets are scraping the ground. And Salmark and Flair don't do crap. It's frustrating, to be honest. Yeah, I hear you, Alex. It's very frustrating. It's testing our resolve in this market for sure. And I've been weighing and going over to these two different strategies, dollar cost averaging in Bitcoin and waiting for the dirty, nasty fiat on the side to get into the altcoins. So that's kind of where I am. That's me personally, right? The DCA Bitcoin, dollar cost averaging Bitcoin, and waiting for this dominance to flip flop and getting the alts for the best price. Alex, I lost all motivation. Oh my God, that's not good, Alex. That's not great, bro. It's been testing our resolve for sure, because no one expected for Bitcoin and the digital asset space to go from being uncorrelated to now correlated with the bigger macro picture. And we didn't prepare for it. We just saw 2017, 2018 runs. We didn't expect it. We didn't know how to prepare, right? So you can't beat yourself up. Just got to understand that now the digital asset space is part of the global macro picture. So things that the Fed does, the S&P 500 matters, what's going on with oil. These things matter. It's a liquidity and lack of liquidity game. What we can tell for sure is that when there's excess liquidity in the space, the risk on assets are doing well. But when it is not, they are not. That's why the DCA strategy for Bitcoin, which leads the market, is proven itself out to still be positive. And I think we all got duped into the 20Xs and the 30Xs and the 40Xs, right? And we do get them when the alt season happens. But long-term, the dollar cost average. That's why I like Simon Dixon so much, because his strategy so much, it makes sense. This is a guy with thousands and thousands of Bitcoin, but his strategy that makes sense because he says he doesn't go dollar value. He just goes number of Bitcoin. And he just sets a goal to have more Bitcoin this month than he had last month. So that's the strategy. And a lot of times we can, unfortunately, we can kind of get still trapped in the dollar strategy and valuing what we hold in terms of dollars as opposed to having more. That's the issue. That is kind of, so if you can change your thinking a little bit and change your mindset a little bit, I think that's where it is. And so I've just given in to the notion personally, the dollar cost averaging in for Bitcoin, keeping the dry powder on the sidelines for the better values in the alt season is going to play out to be just a better deal. You know, that's it. That is definitely, because you can't pick the ones that are going to do well, no matter bear or bar market. You can't pick the alts that are going to do well. That's the challenge. So for me, my thinking in the crypto seizures home is I might as well get the biggest bang for my buck in the dirty, nasty fiat, right? So, I said this in a video, I think before, I'm planning on 35 to 40% drop in BTC. Yeah, somewhere around there. And 70, 75% in the alts. Then I'll enter with the dirty, nasty fiat, just stacking up the dry powder, if you will, with a cash flow business. So you can have some extra money coming in. You got to do whatever, wherever you get your income coming in from. If you got some spare, that's what I'm doing. Not telling you what to do, certainly, but that's kind of where I am. For sure. So I want to share that with you guys there. I like the that little I guess that's a chart to kind of test the dollar cost average strategy and put different alts to see how they historically perform during different time frames. But I am signed up to get this newsletter and a report from Data Dash. From Data Dash, and check out this momentum indicator. It's like a momentum flip indicator. So I'm very, very curious to see what that's going to look like. I won't get it for like 24 to 48 hours, apparently. So, and when I get it, I'll share with you guys. Take a look at it and see what's kind of good, right? Because I think it's important to kind of know right now. And everything that between Gareth Soloway and Data Dash and Benjamin Cohen just all makes sense in that there's a time to enter into the alts. But time in the market, it's just feeling like time in the market with BTC. It's kind of proven to do its thing. I don't think you can go wrong with dollar cost averaging it with XRP. I can't tell you what to do with your money. But we got the XRP, and now we're going to wait for the better prices to re-accumulate as well. So there it is, guys. There it is, fam. I hope that made sense to you. I hope you got some value from it. Do me a favor, if you have, hit the like button. And please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're just hanging out watching Crypto Seeds, please consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. Paul Bogle, patience is the key. Absolutely. Right? Patience is key for sure. Having a strategy, what you're going to do with that dirty, nasty fiat that you got saved up is key. Having income coming in from a cash flow is crazy important. Guys, check out the link in the description of this video. Insane cash flow business. I'm telling you. You got to have some extra powder coming in because the global picture, it's not great. It is not great. All right, guys, listen, do me a favor. I'm going to end this video like I do all my videos and all my live streams. Remind you guys of this, that old money does not want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for checking out. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will talk to you guys soon. See you. Bye.